Mutungeria wa Ndiguru Daitare William Samoei Ruto na rombete ya bunge kuatanira kenda umwatia kwingia nende kidao tokyo chokaniri uchumi bwa Ndiguru akerekereke karo kia mwe kia mbunge nene na kinya senate kirane kyo kiambere kia kwaria Dr. Ruto nkuru kinedirite nende akinyela kia rwariro kiro kientuku nende ya kunyudu muma akiuga ati akareta kigena kia gukiria biachara banina nkuru kimanto yegewe kamudido na kwagiriria ogima. Rais wa patano wa Ndiguru ya Kenya Daitare William Samoei Ruto na rugoretie mbunge 13 ntukweruari kiri karobinene bya mbunge u. Rais Ruto na ukitia kanya kana koria bunge omwata mbaru kire kuingia mawirani ya redrite ya gikaira Kenya na njira ya gutegera bwega oritingwe bwa thirikari yekie.
I will run an administration that is open, that is transparent. And my administration will rely on oversight from this House to make sure the public gets value for every cent invested in every policy, project, and program.
Itene ukau nongelete na kuwa kinyati ira thirikari kieni utia ndwangi chonde cha thirikari rurioro ugambithania kienda kinyamagamba ya raithirite nende ya turakoti atireketie utira ni ya kukinyamuthia.
The judiciary is an arm of government just like parliament, and my administration will be intentional in respecting the constitutionally mandated systems of checks and balances. It is in this spirit that I will be seeking additional resources to support the bottom-up scaling of justice and empower the judiciary to acquire capacity and develop the infrastructure needed to more efficiently adjudicate and expeditiously conclude corruption cases, commercial disputes, and all other matters that today are a huge backlog on the judiciary.
Ministry ya Midikalenture ni murikibo kadha Ruto awete thirikari yekie ikamurika rwangiroro remikenda kongela kinyinto bira Kenya yethera ikenda kia kirende guruingi.
We are on a mission to dramatically scale up productivity in agriculture and make sure that every Kenyan farmer, fisherman, and pastoralist contributes to sustainable economic growth by contributing to adequate and affordable food, generating greater incomes, and producing the raw materials required by the agro-industrial and manufacturing value chains. This will boost Kenya's export performance and create millions of jobs.
Kere ukura kwa biachara Ruto nethirite akiarira kia amanto yegia ntuwikirwa maukuni amaya marandu niyo CRB arauwite baingi ba biachara ibara miuchiukiria kumania na bokure mokona mikobo nonto babo kwithira nindi bekiri kiri CRB.
Affordable credit makes a huge difference in the rate of business growth. Access to affordable credit is like a magic formula. The current Credit Reference Bureau approach of blacklisting debtors is zero-sum, punitive, and has arbitrarily locked millions of business out of the credit system.
Na kilimanto yegewa kiwa nyumba kana housing awete ni unto thirikari yeke ikedira ikiaila kiana kuthangia kirabo kadha kienda mukenya wonde ona kirio.
I also wish to express our intention to bring to this House legislative proposals to provide a framework for a housing offtake plan, which will create incentives for developers to invest more money into our housing strategy and on the strength of guaranteed offtake of completed units.
Ogima pomwere kinyabuo woteti nyuma kero arero rais.
And through your support, we will restructure our primary health system so that we put more resources into promotive, preventive, and early diagnosis. A key driver of this realization is the National Health Insurance Fund, whose restructuring is not only necessary for efficiency, but also enables it become a fit-for-purpose social insurance scheme that caters for all, including those suffering from chronic diseases.
Na kire mutugo ya Kenya kwithira kiromba marando ya nene kuma kinduguru ingi Ruto aina bobo kuwa.
Everything else we have to borrow. The government members should never borrow to finance recurrent expenditure. It is not right, it is not prudent, it is not sustainable, it is simply wrong. We must bring ourselves and our country to sanity. Over the next 3 years, we must reverse this and go back to the situation where government contributes to the national saving efforts by keeping recurrent expenditure below revenue.
Na untobu kaithira ni ndibwo ikena kibaingi ni ati Rais William Samoei Ruto na ithirite akiarira kia utethio burani ndi wethirite bukioneka kumaniana kigina kia CDF onto burethirite akiwa no mwanka bwarirwe
to the National Government Constituency Development Fund has made in making life better for our citizens. Having served in Parliament for 15 years, before and after the establishment of the National Government CDF, I know the difference it makes is monumental. I believe there is a way CDF can be aligned to the tenets of the Constitution. In this regard, I also extend to add that both houses should also be adequately resourced for oversight duties.
Inde Ruto atiuli kwela mikwe ya gisiasa kirebara ethirite ichina na naboke kidurano kithiru.
The sitting deputy president became the candidate of the opposition. And the leader of the opposition became the candidate of government. And as things would be, the opposition candidate won the election and became president. And the president became the leader of the opposition party. That's the beauty of our democracy. And it only happens in Kenya. In the process,
akirikiria rais ona uretia bunge kwithira ninde bakirita ngwira ithirite baika kia bunge kenda batikethira bakiringa muringi kura nthi na kenda kinya bomba kwithira baimutethakia.
Let us all play our part in the service of our employers, the people of Kenya. I will be making other statements going into the future. I will make my statement today short. May the good Lord bless you, and God bless the great people of Kenya.